All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back updates and information as the hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, and share. Also remember that you can support this our channel in case if you want to support the good work of God we are doing here. Just support it with the super chat. As it be, you don't share. Negodu wake, negodu wake, negodu wake, nekene no wake, negodu no wake anya, negodu wake, wake di ka wake na ade, nekene no wake, ogene de, ikpo, anu ana agba egbe, ona anu gari, ogene de, wake ike, nenu wake kwulu, ama na wake akwulugo. Ọ na-adị mma nwa nwoke nya kaba alụ bụrụ nwoke ụmụnne amụọ nwoke nya ma gịnị nya bụrụ nwoke maka na okeke nwaanyị nya bụ ife na-adị ntị njọ n'elu nwoke ka nwoke si kwuru ka nwoke si akwụ onye m aka m ịgwa gị na onye m agwakọ m ga-agwa fana aba bụrụkwanye ovive. I want you to watch this video. I want you to listen to this particular update wey be say drop for my table now. I go come back to address you.
Simon Ekpa is now with his family. So I don't know how true the report is, but that's what I heard, that he's now with his family. Precisely, maybe today or tomorrow, you're going to go back to Twitter and start tweeting again. I wouldn't know how true the report is, but that is what we saw in the Twitter. So I'm going to check his Twitter handle. Also, they say hopefully today or tomorrow. Now I imagine that somebody will start tweeting again.
Glory be to God is coming from you now, not from a Biafran evangelist any longer. Because whenever I speak, you don't take my word. And today is coming from you. There was never a time they arrest Simon Ekpa. I still stand on my word. Did I invite him? Yes. Over what? Over the allegation leveled against him. False allegation. He was invited by the police. Good and fine. But was he detained? No. Was he prisoned? No. Glory be to God that you are speaking now that today he's working with his family. Thank God you are the one saying it. And he will continue to move with his family.
Mr. Ben, why is Mazi Simon Ekpa doing this to the BIAFRANS? Because by not saying anything, this is why there's a crack in the Biafra camp between the likes of Ogenkere and Dr. Abweze. The silence of Simon Ekpa has caused a lot in the Biafra camp. Do you think it's a good thing for you not to come out and speak? Okay, perhaps they're going to tweet today or tomorrow. What do you think Simon Ekpa will say when he starts tweeting?
When he starts tweeting, that is when he will not say his mind. I am not Simon Ekpa. Neither do I know what he will say. But I am here to point out my own point of view. Even as at yesterday, I myself from the axis of Ogenkere. You understand me? I heard Ogenkere from the axis of Ogenkere, like I said, a point from there that very soon Simon Ekpa was not detained. He was not arrested, he was invited. And soon, Simon Ekpa will come out, he will be free, and he will be with us. That the only condition was the condition of a restriction from social media.
Now they've very extended and
now they have restricted him, you understand? Although I didn't get the facts of dates. Because as you see me, I don't like speaking on different. He didn't give me fact of dates, but he gave me the assurance that he will soon speak to us. You understand me?
But I'm giving you the assurance, and that today or tomorrow, Simon Ekpa will be back and his Twitter.
And when he comes out to speak, then he will speak his mind. From there, you and I will get the real fact. Then we will know whether Nigeria is lying or Simon Ekpa is the liar. Then we will now know who is the deceiver of one another.
Okay, between the Finland government and Nigeria government, who do you think Simon Ekpa should put the entire blame on?
Simon Ekpa will blame Nigeria. He will not blame Finland. Do you know why?
Why?
Finland stand to do the needful. They didn't harm him. They didn't hurt him. He's a citizen of the land. of the place. He has been with them for a very long time. So they need to be sure and have more confidence on their citizen, whom they love and trust so much.
Okay, the claim of Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is putting the entire blame on Finland. Finland detained, Finland is playing the game with Nigeria and connive with Nigeria in order for them to detain Simon Ekpa or deny Simon Ekpa access to social media. Why the claim of Ogenkere is trying to say that Finland is innocent in the entire game. In fact, they try to be neutral. I mean, they come up Ogenkere.
Exactly. That is the angle. They try to be neutral because they are under NATO and they are under EU. And as well, under what? UN. You understand me? So they have anything terrorism. A good country will not just embrace it like that or overlook it like that. They must thoroughly checkmate it to be sure of their citizens.
So do you think the camp of Ngozi
Orabueze now listen to me.
Unfair to the Finland?
Wait, see the area angle Orabueze is acting. She is acting it based on the anger and the angle that she never expected Finland to act that way. You understand it? But Finland has to act that way. Because at first I was like, what should Finland do? But I now sat down and reason. Yeah, they have to act this way in order to stand. When they want to defend their son, they will defend their son in toto. And they will be proud of their son. Okay? All right. And at the same time, currently now, there is Simon Ekpa and hire lawyers. No. But the 18 lawyers volunteered themselves to stand and defend him. Are you not seeing the credibility, the credentials, the truth, the fact is coming out that there is a trust in this young?
All right, wonderful people. Welcome back. Of course, you can see that something is cooking. Something is cooking somewhere. The Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic Government in Exile, His Excellency Mazi Simon Ekpa Nwanjoku, is cooking something somewhere. If I say he's cooking something somewhere, just believe me that he is cooking something somewhere. There is what is called the more you look, the less you see. And that is what Ekpa is doing to his enemies, because they thought that they can understand him. And when you are dealing with intelligent people, learned people, you have to be careful. When you are dealing with the likes of Ekpa, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, you have to be careful. A man who has brought out himself to sacrifice himself through education, through learning, through rigorous processes to liberate his people, to stand by them all the time, to look into their matters, to make sure that they become happy, to make sure that he brings them to the promised land. This kind of man is not the kind of man you play with. This is not the kind of man you joke with, because he is ready to do anything to make sure that his people come out of the abject poverty they have been living in, come out of the bondage and go to the land of freedom. Ekpa is a learned man, also a bona fide citizen of Finland. Of course, you know that the Finnish government is not going to treat Ekpa anyhow, because they know that this one belongs to them. So when you are dealing with the likes of Ekpa, it calls for carefulness. It calls for carefulness, because nobody goes to the lion zone without being careful. And if you tread into the lion zone without being careful, I guess somehow you might not come out with one of your legs or either one of your hands, or you might not come out entirely. So I think whatever the NIG government are doing, they should be very, very careful as they are treading with the likes of Ekpa, because of course you know that Ekpa never hired a lawyer. About how many lawyers volunteered to represent him in Finland. These people are the people that volunteered to represent him in Finland, considering his capacity, considering his transparency, because from the record we've had so far, Ekpa is a transparent leader who has not hidden anything from his people. Everything he's doing is for the people and for the people. This is where true democracy represents itself, speaking like taking the likes of Mahatma Gandhi, Abraham Lincoln, Martin Luther Jr. These are the likes. And of course, you know that all of these people who have fought for the freedom of their nation suffered one or two things or the other, even from their own people and from other people who felt that these people have grown wise and they are about to take the position that belongs to them. So a lot of people are not happy because of the step that Simon Ekpa is taking. Before now, it was more of speech and talk. It was more of talking that people were talking. But seeing a man who takes action, seeing a man who moves by action, seeing a man who does not only speak but acts, make him move. It was in his regime that things like what is it called, liaison offices. It was in his regime that he introduced the Biafra Republic government in exile, and of course that government stood. That government expanded. That a lot of people fell in love with it, and if you go all over the world, all over the globe, you attest with me that there are a lot of offices. Go to the places like if you go to Finland, yes. Go to America, yes. Go to Germany, yes. Go to UK, yes. Go to Philippines, yes. Go to Cambodia, yes. Go to Amazonia, yes. Go to Spain, yes. Come back to the energy, yes. These are the places that this liaison office have been created. And of course, you know that the Biafrans are not the first who are to run these liaison offices. There are other nations who had their freedom now that had this government in exile. Their record of this government, it is recorded. You can go and Google on your internet and you will attest with me, because if I start saying it here, you might say that I have started again. But I want you to go on the internet and browse government in exile, the nations that had government in exile before they had their independence, and you will attest with me that there are other people who have passed through this particular road before now. All right, this is where I'll be winding down the curtain, and if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Christian. Simon Ekpa get people that are lobbying for Biafra, and it is a plus. The way Simon Ekpa is going international, and it seems he's making this agitation a serious international issue by employing international lobbyists to make sure that Biafra is recognized at the world stage. Let's get a reaction. Now, thank you for that wonderful question, the anchor of this great platform. First and foremost, I want to say Simon Ekpa has come out to say, or has outlined countless times, that he said that the Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun for the second time. Now when he said that, see, Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun, it means that nobody needs to die for them to exit Nigeria. Now, Ojoku fought Biafra in a different dimension. Now, nnamdikanu did it via his own dimension. So Ekpa is taking it globally. And now, we've seen world body recognize Biafra. We've seen the UN and then some other global body have come out to endorse the Biafra struggle. So kudos to him, it is a plus. Some persons have come out to say that Simon Ekpa should be discredited, the likes of Ohanes and that of the southeastern governors. But my question is that you said Simon Ekpa should not be taken serious. Then who should be taken serious? The government who is not willing to protect our people? Is it the people who have refused to speak up when the Igbo man has been marginalized in the country? Is it the same governors who have become a tools in the hands of their Fulani master? So for you to even have a character like Simon Ekpa and nnamdikanu to have come out to say enough is enough, that we are tired of this contraption called one Nigerians. It shows that these people have this mindset that, see, they can no longer be the slave. So for him to have even gone as far as to hire lobbyists that will speak on behalf of Biafra in the world in the UN summit, To me, it's a plus, and that alone, the voice of BIAFRANS will be heard globally, and the voice of an Igbo man is also being heard globally. Now, let me take it back the line. When Southern Sudan and South Sudan wanted parted ways, nobody killed each other. Nobody go through the route of violence. It was done amicably. So Samuel Ekpa is doing it amicably for him to convince world leaders that this thing is possible, and why the government of the day, the present government of Nigeria, are not seeing it that way. Thank you. You can also to the government, to the Nigerian government be worried about this. Why would they be worried? The same people have sent assassins to kill Samuel Ekpa. Now only he has escaped. So see, one thing about it is that the government of the day, they are panicking. There's panic. You know what it is now? So a particular tribe, a major tribe, to exit your country. You know how an Igbo man is. You know the investment of an Igbo man is in the country. Now imagine in Nigeria without an Igbo man. Let's just imagine that. I mean, that means the Hausa man would now dominate virtually every government perspective in Nigeria. So now the reason why the Igbo man is still believe that's Nigeria is because the Igbo man is still in the contraption called Nigeria. But eventually, if the Igbo man leaves, my brother, the Yoruba man will know the true meaning of Nigeria, and then we don't know who owns Nigeria. Just like what Angwabula said, he said they are not scared of the Igbos parting, exiting Nigerians. That was what he said. He said they are not scared. Indirectly, that means the other tribe would not have sense of belonging in the country, and we know it. We know it. I know it too. And African man now has the spirit of dominance. You cannot dominate him. If a Fulani man has the spirit of dominance, for you to dominate him, it will take ages. In terms of population, you cannot dominate them. So one thing is that people have foreseen this whole thing. That was why he championed this Biafra struggle. And now, gradually, it is now becoming a reality in this contraction called Nigeria. Now, there are some Igbo men are even tired of the system called Nigeria, just because they feel their brother is still in president. Now, my brother, I can bet you, come 2027, the Yorubas will be championing the Republic more than the Igbo man. I can bet you that. That I am very certain of. Yes, we will championing because it is certain when their president, when their brother is being kicked away from the presidency, already there is a plot, and which he himself cannot escape. The president himself knows that there is a plot, and then the big shots in the north are forming alliance. You know it. RFI, a powerful influence in the north, is not in the league. Sorry, is not in good terms with the president. And now nobody can take that factor. What RFI did, or else that made Tinubu emerge as the president via his own influence. And then we have also the likes of Angulai, which is the chairman of the Northern Order Forum. He said post election that the other side have supported Tinubu, but come 2027, Tinubu will not get their support. So what does that mean? Now so now if the average left person is not giving the vote, now where will they get the vote? It should come by 2027. The same thing the Yorubas have tagged the Igbos for. Now they will be the master mind of it, because
I can bet you by 2027 Yoruba will stop, and that's the slogan that will continue the trend is that we are tired of the country, we want to follow the suit of the Igbo man and exit the country, and then the Igbo man now will not take them tag them for being unserious, because now that the Igbo man is championing for the exit, we are saying the Igbo man is not serious. There are claims that the Igbo man is not serious, but I can bet you when the system will later catch up with you, then you will know why the Igbo man has been championing to exit. Thank you for always coming.